Here we have Jollibee versus McDonald's, where we will review the juicy chicken sandwich, the crunchy juicy chicken sandwich, versus McDonald's famous McChicken. So just start off the bat, you can see that Jollibee comes in a nice box, colorful box, telling you what you're getting, and McDonald's McChicken comes in a wrapper with a green little funky chicken with no legs and the McDonald's symbol. So to start, the crunchy juicy chicken sandwich costs 149 pesos, which is roughly $2.75, we'll say. And the McDonald's McChicken was 125 pesos, which is roughly, and you know, we're just going off ballpark figures here, roughly $2.50. So about $2.75 for the Jollibee sandwich and $2.50 for the McChicken. Okay, so we have them unpackaged, and you can see the difference in looks. The Jollibee has a plain kind of classic bun with some honey mustard, and the meat looks like, you know, kind of a breast type thing. Whereas McDonald's is on your traditional sesame seed bun. It has some mayonnaise and some lettuce. But the patty looks a little bit small. Looks like it has some sogginess going on mixed with some crunchiness. And that's what we have so far of the look. I tend to prefer the look of the Jollibee, just from looks, as opposed to the McChicken. Okay, so let's take a little look at the inside of the Jollibee chicken sandwich. As you can see, it looks like it's kind of a white meat with some crunchy outer crust surrounding it. Looks pretty good, actually. My mouth is kind of starting to water. I'm hungry, so that looks pretty. Now let's take a look at the McDonald's. The McDonald's McChicken. You know, it looks okay. The lettuce is kind of soggy though, and you know, mayonnaise, and the patty is pretty thin, and it looks kind of like it's more minced meat, kind of like a processed meat. Whereas the Jollibee one, you can really tell it's like an actual piece of chicken there. So far, again, aesthetically, I think the Jollibee just looks a lot better than the McChicken. Okay, so let's take a taste of the Jollibee crispy chicken sandwich. Let's see what we got here. So you've got a nice crunch going on. The chicken is definitely, you know, a whole piece of chicken. It's not processed. It has a really, really good flavor, I'd say. It's not bad at all. It's nice and crispy. Very tasty, and the honey mustard goes really well with the chicken, and the bun is kind of thick. I don't really usually like buns that are that thick, but with all that extra honey mustard on there, it kind of makes up for it, so that's good. Now, let's take a taste of the McDonald's McChicken. Now, I must say that, of course, I have eaten many McChickens in the States in my lifetime, but I've never compared them to, you know, another sandwich. And, you know, the reason why we're doing this is because Jollibee and McDonald's are kind of in competition here. And we were just curious which sandwich was better. Because I love sandwiches, whereas, you know, most Filipinos, they like to get the chicken with the rice. So let's have a taste. Okay, so of course, like I said, I have had McChickens before, but I must say that, and then I'm not, you know, I love McDonald's, and I always said I didn't like Jollibee because I've been to the Philippines before, and their burgers I'm not really a big fan of, but I've never really tried their chicken sandwiches. So if I compared the McChicken to the Jollibee chicken sandwich, undoubtedly, the Jollibee sandwich is definitely better. It has more flavor, it's juicier, it's higher quality meat. McDonald's just uses that processed chicken, kind of like their nuggets, and it's not the most tasty. And that lettuce is not crispy, it's soggy. And, as I showed you before, in the middle here, it's just kind of gray looking. So there's no crisp to it at all. The mayonnaise just kind of soaked it all up. And yeah, so hands down, I would give the Jollibee, if I was rating it on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give the Jollibee sandwich probably a 7.5 and the McChicken like a 6. So in my opinion, Jollibee wins.